Today is Earth Day, and in honor of this special day, Congressman Brad Schneider is hosting an event on climate change, that is, at the Chicago Botanic Gardens this afternoon. And he's been so kind to come in bright and early for this morning and is joining us. Welcome. We appreciate you coming in this morning.
Glad to be here.
So we're here to talk about the transition to green energy. First of all, let's just start with exactly what is green energy. What's your goal with this?
Well, the idea of green energy is trying to replace our reliance on fossil fuels, which are polluting the environment, emitting carbon gases that is affecting global climate change, and trying to move to an economy that is renewable fuels, cleaner opportunities to provide the energy we need to power our homes, move our transport our people,
right,
and grow our cities.
So, and you have felt we've been going in that direction, but there's concerns now that things have changed with the new administration. So right, you, along with some other lawmakers, have introduced a new bill. Tell us about that.
We did. So President Trump issued an executive order that would roll back President Obama's Clean Power Plan, would loosen restrictions on emissions from coal-fired plants, take other negative actions. So I, with some of my colleagues, introduced the Climate Act, the Congressional Leadership in Mitigating the Administration's Threat to the Earth Act. And this would prevent the president from taking these regressive actions, prevent government from funding his efforts.
Okay, you know, it's very interesting because climate change is a really controversial issue, as you well know. And some people are saying that this greenhouse effect, or you know, what's happening with our environment, is just a part of how climate changes over time, and there's really no proof that, as a result of what we've been doing, that it's having a big effect on our globe. But you have evidence otherwise. Oh,
I think there's overwhelming evidence. We've had the last number of years, each year successively has been the warmest year on record. We're seeing shrinkage of the polar ice in the winters on the North Pole, open waterways in the summers for the first time in modern history. We're seeing an increase in storms and the impact of these storms hitting our communities, causing economic damage. So we need to take action on climate change. This is something that I have been leading on, will continue to lead, to try to make sure that we give our children a healthy, sustainable environment and a planet with a climate that will carry us forward. So
how do you convince the current administration and those who are non-believers that something has to be done?
Well, that's the point of today's forum, is you listen to the experts, you follow the science. The science is clearly there, but you can also look at the economics. We have in our country today over 3 million clean power, green jobs. If we back away from those, if we abandon the efforts, if we walk away from the Paris Climate Accord, the rest of the world understands it, and they're moving forward. And we're going to lose those jobs to China. We're going to lose those jobs to India. The United States has the opportunity to continue to lead on environmental actions. Today is Earth Day. It's the 47th anniversary. In 1970, the EPA was created because of the challenges we saw in our country with our environment. Rivers that caught on fire, plants polluting those rivers. We've made great progress. We still have a long way to go, and the United States really does need to lead.
Now, there have been some reports that the EPA is actually considering closing its Chicago office.
I've heard those rumors. I joined with Senator Durbin and other members of the Illinois delegation writing to the EPA Director, Scott Pruitt, highlighting the important work this office does, representing 6 Midwestern states, and we need to keep that office open. There's also President Trump's budget eliminates full funding for the Great Lakes Restoration Initiative. We can't abandon the restoration of the Great Lakes. This provides the water for 30 million people across 8 states. The Great Lakes Basin is an important economic driver. So we have to protect our Great Lakes. We have to protect the environment of our region and our nation.
So finally, for those people watching today, you are very passionate about this. What can the average citizen do?
Get involved. There are a lot people can do. It starts with calling your representative, whatever congressional district you are in. Reach out and talk to your representative. Call the senators. But it's also today's Earth Day. Get involved. Go out in your community and try to clean things up. This truly is an issue where we can think and act globally, but also very much act locally.
Well, you're going out and doing a little cleanup today yourself, you told me, right?
I am. I'm headed to Grant Woods today to work on cleaning up the woods with some veterans in Lake County.
Well, we appreciate the work you do, and thank you so much for coming in. We appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of your day. It's going to be gorgeous, according to Mark Strill, right? It's going to be a good day to do some cleaning up outside.